Right here we see two headsets, which look almost identical. However, they are not. First of all, there is a clear difference. One is darker than the other. This darker one is the newest of both, and is a CM Storm Sirus-C headset. This is the little brother of the other headset, which is the original Sirus from CM Storm. The Sirus-C is a bit of a complicated situation. I really expected a lot from this headset, as I thought the original Sirus was brilliant. The Sirus-C has a lot to live up to. Unfortunately, I will now already tell you the big spoiler of my review. I don't like the new Sirus-C. If it were up to me to choose between the two headsets, my choice is very simple. I'd go for the original Sirus headset, even though it costs more than the new Sirus-C. For this, there are a couple of reasons, and I will cover these reasons now. However, I would quickly like to say that I'm a PC gamer. I do not play games on consoles, so my point of view comes from the PC gaming world. First, when I received a sample of the Sirus-C, I expected a lot. As I said, I love the original Sirus, so I was hoping the Sirus-C was going to do a good job as well. Now, as it turns out, it doesn't. The sound quality in general is, simply put, poor. The Sirus-C is designed to work not only on PC but also, by the way, on PlayStation and Xbox. Now, because of this, I assume that the team who got the job to design this also had to focus most on games and what the sound would be like in game. And yes, I'll give him that. For games, the sound is great. The headset features 2.2 stereo sound, so that means that there is a subwoofer in each ear cup, totaling up to 2 speakers in each ear cup. This gives an awesome effect when you're in-game. The bass sounds are pretty impressive. Unfortunately, because of their focus on gaming, for all other uses, the sound is poor. It sounds flat. When watching a movie or listening to music, it kind of sounds like the sound that comes from the speakers has to travel through some sort of wall and then enter your ear. Of course, there isn't an actual wall to blame this on. It's really the sound from these speakers that just sounds like that. So really, I would only use this headset for gaming. But then again, would I really? No, I wouldn't. I would grab back to my original Sirus headset and use that, not only because of its 5.1 surround, but because the sound is clear. I noticed a disturbing noise in the background with the Sirus-C. After contacting Cooler Master about this, because I thought the headset wasn't working correctly, and after I actually received the second Sirus-C headset, I again noticed this noise with the second Sirus-C. I've tested the headset on several PC systems and I always heard this noise. When I compared it with the other original Sirus and a couple of other headsets even, I only heard this noise with the new Sirus-C. And you know what? I think I know where the problem is created. When I looked at the inline remote, I saw that the design of that thing clearly wasn't made by the same team who made the original designs for the Sirus. And if it was made by the same team, they must have been pushed through a tight time schedule to finish this product in time, because by simply looking at the inline remote, you can see that a lot of things don't seem to be thought out correctly and were made with cheaper materials. First of all, the sliding buttons don't match the spaces that have been made in the plastic underneath the sliding buttons. When you look at the microphone's on-off switch, you'll notice that when it's on, there is still a ton of space next to the switch where it probably should have ended up at, yet it doesn't. And it's the same story with the PC versus console switch. I assume they either can't measure things or, and well, most likely, they really were in a hurry designing this and ended up with other switches inside the inline remote than originally planned. A second but less important issue I have, and this is design-wise, is that the CM Storm logo changes color when you turn the microphone on or off. That logo should, in my opinion, just always stay white. And also, why should you have that switch in the first place if you have that same switch inside the microphone? By putting the microphone up, it pushes the switch to mute it, which is why the LED on the microphone is on when the microphone is down, and why the LED is off when the microphone is pointed up. Now, clearly there are some inconsistencies here creating problems, and one source of these issues is my assumption that the headset was designed by another team than the original headset and that this new team was working with limited time. The second source of these problems is that they had to focus on the fact that the headset had to be compatible with PC, PlayStation and Xbox. I think the inline remote contains an amplifier which isn't entirely suitable for the job, which causes noise on the headset. So, this review has been very negative so far, and yes, my conclusion will be as well, because the primary function of this headset is flawed. but at least I can now go over some of the things that are actually good about the headset. First, the looks. Except for the inline remote, the headset looks really nice. The white LEDs that light up the CM Storm logo make it look brilliant. Then there's also the comfort. It's easy to wear this headset for hours while gaming. It's not too heavy, and the cushions on the headband and on the ear cups is very soft. The ear cups cushions are also removable, by the way. This is interesting because you can buy extra leather cushions if you like leather better. Unfortunately, these are not included with the headset, which forces you to buy them separately if you really want them. Again, these were included with the original Sirus. The microphone on the headset is also very good, and as I said earlier, it mutes when you move the arm up, which is also indicated by the white LED on the microphone. So, to conclude, this headset has been ruined by the fact that it's just been copied from the original Sirus, which, by the way, you can see because they didn't even bother changing the name on the microphone to cover it up. And then, more specifically, because they added a rubbish amplifier as inline remote. In my opinion, it's very expensive for the sound quality you get, and compared to other headsets out there on the market in the same price category. I like Cooler Master's and CM Storm's products, but this, in my opinion, is a weak product in their otherwise actually very good range of high quality products, of which I, by the way, use many daily, like for instance the original Sirus headset. But alright, that was it for the review, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and also thanks to Cooler Master for sponsoring.